Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for today's In Transit. In Transit has been, I would say a solid, reliable part of this program since day one. And we've touched on everything. Planes, trains, automobiles, also the name of a movie. We've done bicycles. We've done buses. We've done rocket ships. I mean, we've done the ride sharing. We've done the e-scooters. We've done it all. But we haven't actually, because we missed out on one thing, and today we're doing it. Unicycling and unicycles. One 70-year-old man is teaching himself how to ride a unicycle after a long life of bicycling. Stan Carman joins me on the line. Hi, Stan.
Hi there. How are you doing, Elias?
I'm great. Listen, Stan, I'm super excited to talk to you. First things first, your last name is Carman. Carman. And I'm amazed that you're actually a cyclist at heart, right? You've been riding a bike your whole life.
I've been riding a bike most of my life, yes.
And you've done a lot of kilometers in various ways. Tell me about that love of biking first.
I just somehow ended up enjoying biking. I was actually commuting by bicycle to downtown in the mid-'70s when it wasn't the thing to do. And I just started riding more and more, and I ended up getting what would be classed as a really good bike. And I've been keeping track. I have a little speedometer that keeps track of my mileage. And I got the accumulated mileage on my good bike to surpass the distance around the Earth.
Okay.
Which is 40,070 kilometers, so they say. And I decided that I needed to do something to celebrate that achievement. And I had a hard time figuring out what to do. And I said it should be not biking, but it should be related to biking.
Mm-hmm.
And in a moment of, I guess, craziness, I decided that, hey, a unicycle would be a great idea. So I got a unicycle.
How do you get a unicycle, Stan? Where do you go for a unicycle?
There are places that sell unicycle. Some of the bike stores sell unicycles. There's a store in Toronto that specializes in unicycles, and of course you can get anything you like on Amazon or eBay. And I got a unicycle, and that's when the fun started, if you want to call it fun, because I had no idea how difficult it was. I mean, physics teaches us that you're stable if your center of gravity is over the base area, which, for example, in a chair is the four legs. But when your base area is just one tiny spot at the bottom of a wheel, and you can fall in absolutely any direction, it's kind of difficult. So I attended, if you want to call them classes, at the University of YouTube.
I love that, yeah.
And I just, trial and trial and trial and trial and error. And at this point, I can sort of ride it. I mean, I can reliably ride it for a certain amount of time.
Uh-huh.
But after maybe, a few minutes, my doctor says he thinks it's muscle fatigue because every muscle is tense, trying to make goodness knows how many corrections per second to keep that thing upright.
To keep the balance.
I end up losing my balance, and I wouldn't say falling off. I get off and almost invariably end up on my feet, so I don't fall down, really. I have fallen,
mm-hmm.
But on a bicycle, when it falls over, it becomes very wide and it trips you. A unicycle is small and it often skitters out of the way, so it's not such a big deal. I usually end up on my feet, and I'm still learning after about two and a half years. I'm still learning, but I'm able to ride it. I mean, if you look on the circus, these circus performers typically are not on the unicycle for more than a few seconds anyway.
That's right. It's not really the vehicle you use to go across town. We're with Stan Carman. He's 70 years old. He's been teaching himself how to ride a unicycle. Stan, I need to ask you this. When you come up with the idea, okay, you know what, my next challenge, I'm going to learn how to ride a unicycle. What do your family members and friends say to you?
For the most part, everyone's very supportive. They think it's cool, it's great, it's amazing. There are some people who think that I've taken leave of my senses, and that's fine. I'm not going to argue with them. They may indeed be correct, but I started this, and I'm one stubborn son of a gun, and I'm going to get this done. And in fact, my initial challenge was to be able to go around the block. I said, I want to ride it well enough to be able to go around the block. And I cleverly chose a very small block not far from my home. And my definition was there had to be houses on it, so it's not just a stupid little block, there's real houses. So I found a very small block. It's got 4 houses on it. And I did manage to go around the block, and I broke out the bottle of bubbly when I finished that.
Oh, that's great.
And I just want to improve.
Stan, listen, the next time we do an interview, it should be live from the unicycle. Maybe that's the next challenge. Do a full radio interview while riding the unicycle. I want to thank you for coming on the show, Stan. I love your story.
It's a pleasure. Have a great day, Elias.
Stan Carman, 70 years old, and you just heard it. He wanted a challenge. The University of YouTube helped him, and now he's gone around the block on his unicycle.